Hello there, team. I have promised you a video and a newsletter about how you can burn fat doing nothing. Now, whenever I've said it in class, you've all gone, "Ooh," at me. Well, I said to you all in response, I promised to deliver, and here it is. I'm currently studying hormones. It's something I've always been really interested in and something I've always applied to my personal nutrition and workouts. I have a basic understanding of it, but I've decided that it's time to learn more. So I am doing 2 different courses at the moment about nutrition and hormones. And I have learnt some things, not too advanced yet, but I'm sure you will all benefit from my knowledge as I go. And I wanted to talk to you about something that's largely overlooked and something that is really dear to me because it's something I've had a really intense experience with, and that is sleep. Now, a lot of you know that I suffered with insomnia for 9 months a couple of years ago, and it nearly pulled my life to pieces, to be honest. It's something that I still feel the effects of now, and it's something that also I have taken the time to research because it affected my life so intensely. And it turns out that it's something that I can help you with because sleep is probably the most important thing. A, for making your body function correctly, and B, for making your body be able to lose weight. So I think that you'll really appreciate this information because a lot of people don't go to bed on time. A lot of people can't go to bed when they'd like to because they work shifts. And a lot of people spend time watching telly or spend time on their phones or their computers late in the evening when they could be in bed asleep. So we're going to discuss that. The reason people stay up unnecessarily is a separate issue, one which we can talk about further down the line with my sister Julia when she covers mindset stuff. But let's just talk about what happens when you sleep. It's a bit like a download on your computer or on your phone when you upgrade it or download software. It has to happen. Things happen in a certain order when you go to sleep with your hormones, your regeneration and your repair of everything in your body. It all happens in a certain order. If it gets disrupted, then it can't complete and it won't work properly. Okay, so when you go to sleep, for example, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. And so I will have eaten at about 8:30 when I get in from teaching. And I will eat a small meal, enough so that I've got enough blood sugar to see me through the night, but not so much that I've got too much sugar in my blood through the night, because I'll explain why that really doesn't help you. I'll go to bed at 10. At about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, my body begins to release a hormone called growth hormone, or sometimes referred to as human growth hormone, which is a really popular and trendy hormone at the moment because it is known for its muscle growing effects, as well as it's a bit like the elixir of youth. It helps your hair to grow, it helps your skin to repair, and it just generally makes you look younger and makes your body younger. So a lot of celebrities and bodybuilders inject it, even though the benefits of that are not measured or known at the moment, and it is illegal. So you're thinking, that's why they look so good. Very possibly, yes, amongst other things. Growth hormones released into your system. Yes, it does all that, repairing, making everything look nice, making everything work well, making your muscle grow, supports your muscle mass. it's literally fabulous. There are a few others that get released as well during the night, testosterone being one of them, which is great for men and for women. Also, it supports your muscle mass, and a couple of others that are also fabulous for you. So it's a wonderful thing that happens during the night. Also, your spine resets during the night, soaks up all the fluid that it's lost during the day. And so that makes it nice and spongy and long again, rather than compacted and stiff. If you sleep during the day, it doesn't have the same effect. None of this does. So sleeping at night is super important. Not only that, sleeping with no light is even more important, because none of these chain of reactions with your hormones and your cell repair can happen if there is light. Now, things like an alarm clock can affect that. Things like a phone or a computer or a telly are going to affect that. Okay, so when you're winding down in the evening, have a think about how much light you've got going on in the room. Perhaps try putting a lamp on instead of the main light, and try maybe candles or just a TV light or something like that, just to help your body to start to understand that it is actually nighttime. Because when we were in our primitive form, we would have had moonlight, perhaps some fire, and that would have been it. Okay, that really helps our bodies to prepare for sleep. We release another hormone called melatonin a couple of hours before bed. Melatonin gets delayed if you drink caffeine by about 2 hours. So also bear that in mind. Melatonin helps you go to sleep. Another key factor that will help you sleep is blood sugar. Now, you need enough blood sugar to be able to get you through the night. If your blood sugar levels drop during your sleep, you will have an awful night's sleep. You'll keep waking up. However, if you spike your blood sugar before you go to bed by eating chocolate, white bread, sweets, which a lot of people do because they do a thing called self-comforting and use food to do that for bedtime. And alcohol's a huge one, huge. Too much sugar in your blood at bed, that dulls, so that makes you release insulin, and there's too much insulin in your body, you cannot get the effects of the other good hormones because they are dulled by the fact that insulin is present in abundance. Insulin is a hormone that does help you build muscle, but only if it's in your body at a certain time. There are times of the day you need it and times of the day you don't need it. But it also is a fat holding hormone, so it makes you hold fat around your middle, insulin. So if you keep spiking your blood sugar every day, you will hold more and more fat around your middle. Another hormone that is really not helping you is cortisol, the stress hormone. If you do not sleep enough, your cortisol levels are going to be through the roof. Cortisol breaks muscle down and makes you hold fat around your middle. Okay? Both insulin and cortisol are a huge issue for women who are going through the menopause process. And I can do a video about that if you want me to another time. So all these things are affecting you. So what I'm telling you is this, key issues. Go to bed as soon as possible. Stop looking at your phone at least an hour before you go to bed. Just don't do it. You don't need to do it, so don't do it. Let yourself be in the dark so that your body can start adjusting to the fact it's actually night. Try to be asleep before midnight so that you can benefit from the release of these glorious hormones that are going to make you burn fat. Human growth hormone makes you burn fat like there is no tomorrow. Testosterone as well. Let your body be repaired and regenerated properly. Now, how long do you need to sleep to do that? 8 hours minimum. Okay, I wear a Fitbit, so I know how many hours I sleep per night without having to actually think about it. I just look at my app. And sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, but I certainly do prioritise it. Yes, you need 8 hours a night. If you get 9 or 10, even better. You're going to be looking like a supermodel. Yes, so make sure you rethink your bedtime routine. That's what I'm saying to you. You know, are there things you are doing that are really not helping you? Eating cake before you go to bed, staying up too late for no apparent reason, looking at your phone whilst you're in bed. All of these things, reevaluate them so that you can truly benefit from the inner functions of your body. Because if your hormones are not able to reset themselves properly, that's going to knock on to every single part of your body, not just your weight. Your weight will be massively affected, and you may be eating not many calories and exercising loads, but your body doesn't change, and that's because your hormones are not happy. If your hormones are not happy, they will not allow change. Just allow this in. Think, although you can't see it, it is happening. And if you are too stressed all the time, you don't sleep enough, you're not getting enough human growth hormone for your body, and you're just getting all of the ones that don't help you, like stress hormone, cortisol, it's going to impact on things like your thyroid. Okay, it's going to impact on things like diabetes. So it really is something that is completely underestimated and, in my opinion, massively disrespected. Sleep is there for a very, very good reason, and we must respect it, as we should respect our bodies and our lives. And sleep is affecting you during the day. How well you sleep affects how well you function, how well you make decisions, how well you do everything during the day. So please rethink your routines. If you've got good routines already, well done, great, you're on track. So this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, just send them my way. This video is one of 80 videos that you get on the Transformation Bootcamp, along with articles that go with it. The bootcamp, you get 80 videos of all different subjects issued to you over the 8-week course. They cover nearly every aspect of fitness, nutrition, mindset, well-being, relationships, everything you could think of in there. And they are full of golden nuggets. So if you are interested in the bootcamp, simply click the link below this or the button below this video, and we will call you and talk to you all about what's involved. Okay, thank you very much. Lovely talking to you all. I hope you're all well. Thank you. Bye.